Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Eredon, well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk had not hoped to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost.
Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon.
My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
This Agandar has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we 3 are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that. I have a few questions, if I may, Aragorn.
Shh. Here in Bree, there is no Aragorn. Only Strider the Ranger.
Yes, Strider it is. But what will you do now?
I will continue the search for the hobbit I spoke of. I've already scoured the road between here and the Shire, but found no trace of him. I fear he may have left the road, perhaps to escape pursuit. My hope now is that he will make his way here to Bree, the only safe haven for many miles. But if he does not appear soon, I will take to the road again in search of him. Should the enemy at Fornost join in the hunt, well, you understand just how grim our chances will become. I need you to prevent that. Go to Fornost. Take the fight to them.
We will do all we can. Farewell.
You should be on your way to Fornost. The fate of Middle-earth may depend upon drawing the enemy's attention away from here.
What of this man, Agendaur, who met with the Black Riders? What do you make of him?
Some servant of the Dark Lord, and by his name one to be feared. His presence in the north bodes ill for us all, but I'm glad you discovered it. At least now we are forewarned.
What is it about his name that tells you he is someone to fear?
That name is from a language few now speak, but it was once the native tongue of our ancestors, the men of Numenor.
Agendaur is one of us? One of the Dunedain?
Not a Dunedain exactly, but in the distant past we had common ancestors. While our forebearers rejected the lies of the Dark Lord, not all of the men of Numenor did so. Many were enticed by his promises of power. Their descendants serve him still. Many are great warriors and sorcerers, but they are consumed by darkness. They are known as the Black Numenorians, and their hatred for the Dunedain is very great. This Agendaur may prove a foe as deadly as the Black Riders.
Those things that attacked us at Son Ford, those Black Riders, I've never seen anything like them before. What are they?
Do you not know them? There are whispered tales and legends enough that tell of them. They are the Nine, the Ring Wraiths. Of all the servants of the enemy, they are the most feared.
This Agendaur, he was no wraith. He seemed like a man, one filled with malice and dark power, but a man nonetheless. But what kind of man would serve the Dark Lord?
Not all the Dark Lord's servants are wraiths and orcs. There have been and still are many men, warriors and kings that walk alive under the sun, and yet are under his sway, willing or unwilling.
What can you tell me of Fornost?
Fornost was once a great city, the capital of the Dunedain kingdom of Arnor. It fell to the Witch King long ago. The men of Gondor and the elves formed an alliance that drove the Witch King out, but Fornost was never rebuilt. The ruins remain a place of dread for many. The men of Bree call it Dead Man's Dyke and fear to go near. It is a perfect place for our enemies to gather in secret.
So, Agendaur chose well, it seems. We'll travel to Fornost and see what we can do to upset his plans.
Hello everyone, it's Old King and welcome back to another video. So today I'll be playing Lord of the Rings, War in the North. This is a really old game but a really cool one, and I really wanted to play this with a friend, you know, like multiplayer and stuff, because like playing with two people is better. Not only better for gameplay, but like for equipment as well, because like, for example here, as you can see, it says, not this one, wait, this is, oh yeah, champion only. Champion is the dwarf, ranger is the elf that I'm using right now, and obviously lore master is the human, the girl. So like, as you can see, I obviously cannot use this and this. I can use this once I'm level 7, but the thing is that this and this, I could have traded that with someone instead, but as I'm playing right now by myself, I cannot trade, and they cannot trade with me either, so that's the unfortunate part. And there's also like small secrets on maps, I'm gonna show you later on, that your characters can unlock, and obviously my character has some secrets. There's the dwarf, the champion, that has other secrets, and the girl as well, so it's unfortunate that we're not gonna be able to unlock their secrets, but we'll be able to unlock my secrets, where these secret passages just give you loot. They give you more loot, basically, so I guess we'll miss out on some loot, but hopefully that doesn't affect our gameplay at all. But let's go now.
Bree is a pleasant enough place, but the people here mistrust my kind.
Talk to draw, sure.
Something tells me you're not in the market for a rake or shovel.
Sure thing. Let's go. The Lord of the Rings. War in the North.
This is foremost, yet I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large army. We might even now be under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Well, we came to provide a distraction for Aragorn, and what better way to do that than walking in the front door? Let's be about it.
Foul creatures!
Say to Dunedain now!
Fish. Alright.
Mind the archers!
Wait. So, let me see.
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
Face a ranger now!
So here, you see this footstep? These footsteps show me a secret. There we go, level up. So these footsteps... Wait, firing. Wait. These footsteps, as you can see, show me a secret passage. And I'm gonna show you what I mean with a secret passage. There we go. You see I'm pressing?
Looks like another ranger has hidden some supplies here.
Exactly. And that's the secret passage that I was talking about.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
Everyone unhurt.
These ruins are not sound.
We must find a way out of these pits. These goblins are small, but deadly all the same.
More time.
hidden Dunedain cache.
You'd best flee! Value your life!
Gate is open. You face a ranger now!
Alrighty, let's go.
What creature could be making those cries?
Enter the sphere of light and be healed!
I cannot.
Now I'm getting mad!
I thank you, friends. Without your timely arrival, my death would have been slow, but certain.
No need for thanks. We are happy to cheat the goblins of their sport. But who are you?
I am called Balaram. My home is in the Misty Mountains, and I serve Gwaihir, Lord of Eagles. Who is it I have to thank for my rescue?
I am Eridan, one of the Dunedain of the North. And my companions are Andriel and Farin.
Then I am indebted to you, Eridan of the Dunedain, and to your friends.
What brought you here to Fornost?
I often range far across the lands of the North, gathering news for Gwaihir, my lord. When I saw activity here in long-abandoned Fornost, I grew curious and flew lower to investigate.
What did you see?
Goblins and other foul folk are working within the ruins. They appear to be preparing for war, building siege engines and stockpiling arms.
Did you see any sign of the one who leads this force?
I saw a tall man, heavily armored. The goblins obeyed his commands. Who he is, I cannot say, but he had an aura of menace, like one tainted by the shadow.
Agandar. It must be.
You know this man?
He is a servant of the Dark Lord. We must find him and destroy him if we are able.
I will assist you, but it will be perilous. The enemy has positioned war machines upon the inner wall. They limit my ability to fly freely.
If we could reach the top of the wall, we might be able to destroy the machines.
Beyond those doors, you will find a passage and stairs leading up to the wall.
The machines are certain to be heavily guarded. We have little chance of surprising the goblins with but one way to approach.
I will take to the air and draw their fire. If we are fortunate, that will allow you to gain the top of the wall unobserved.
Very well. Let's go.
And this is the item shop. Only one. Right. Champion only, okay. Right. Hold up. Let me go over here real quick. I do have one steel point. Yep. This is Lore Master only. Okay, I'll equip this. This. Champion only, okay. So now I can sell. So I'm going to sell this, this, this. Alright. I'm gonna sell a champion only. Master only. Even though like this is champion only, this has the fire thing. So I don't know if I should sell it because I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep the weapons for now. And now I can buy more stuff. These are the ones that I sold. Alright. So I am going to buy this. I think I'm ready to progress. Wait, now I'm ready. Yeah. Oh well, let's go.
We've reached the top of the wall. Now to find and destroy the war machines.
And quickly, Belleron is in danger.
Find the edge. It's a long way down.
One more machine that still needs to go.
There is one of the machines over there. Good time to call on Belleron.
The wall is clear. Well done. I am free to fly unhindered. But there are others fighting in the city. They may need our help.
Could it be Elrond's sons?
I cannot say, but they move with stealth, and they leave a trail of slain enemies in their wake.
That sounds like Eladan and Elrohir on both accounts.
They are likely heading for the Citadel, just as we are.
Then let's push on. Maybe we'll meet up with them.
I will shadow your movements from above. In open ground, I can strike against our foes. Call on me when the need is great.
Look there! It's Eladan and Elrohir.
Ah! The elf twins can give us a hand!
Quickly, we must follow after Eladan and Elrohir. They may need our aid.
We must find a way past this gate. Us here.
Our thanks, Bellerom!
I recognize these signs. A ranger has left a hidden cache here. Over there, a mounted crossbow.
Bellarone could assist us here.
You face the power of the Elzar!
Everyone's coming.
Besting a troll in combat. That is no small feat, friends. It would appear that we are on the same side. Perhaps we could be of assistance to each other. Allow us to offer a hand. Andriel, is that you?
Well met, my friends. We were told we might find you here. I am truly glad to see you. Allow me to introduce my companions, Eridan of the Dunedain and Farin of Erebor. I present to you Eladan and Elrohir, the sons of Elrond Half-Elven.
It is a pleasure to make the acquaintance of such skilled and courageous warriors. Was it the three of you then who freed the Great Eagle?
Ah, so you know about him, do you?
We were spying on the goblins from outside the city when we saw him captured. We made our way into the ruins thinking to rescue him, but it seems you three arrived first.
Yes, Belaram is his name.
That was well done. But what brings you to Fornost?
We were with the guard at Sarn Ford when we were attacked by Black Riders out of Mordor.
We brought word to Aragorn in Bree, and it was he who sent us here.
That is grim news. But I fail to see why Aragorn chose to send you to Fornost.
The Black Riders are in league with a man called Agandaur. It is he who commands this force.
I begin to understand. Aragorn wishes you to distract Agandaur.
Yes, that is our mission.
But now that we have joined forces, we can do more than distract him. Let us cut the head from this serpent of Sauron.
Agreed. But first, we must find him.
He is certain to be in the Citadel at the heart of the city. We must attempt to make our way there. No easy task amid these crumbling ruins, and a host of orcs and goblins will seek to bar our way. If we are separated, press on toward the Citadel. There we will regroup for our final attack.
Very well. Let us begin.
Follow us! Stay close to us! They have a mounted crossbow! Take cover! We will take care of the machine!
Look sharp! Goblins attack!
The ruins are a maze of streets and pathways. We will search this way while you three try another route. We will meet at the Citadel, if not before.
Someone man that mounted crossbow!
There, at the far end of this passage.
You'd best flee if you value your life!
Wait. I see something over there.
What manner of creatures are these?
Can they actually the darkness? That they would willingly destroy themselves to strike at their enemies.
This is
Over there, a mounted crossbow.
They use dark magic to shield themselves. We must close with them. Take cover within this sphere of light.
longer!
Swiftly, before death claims him!
Back on your feet. We have an enemy to face.
There's a lever here.
Many thanks. Let's get back to it.
Many thanks. Onward now.
There's a lever here.
This gate jammed. It'll take a while to get it open.
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
Log on. We'll need to work together.
Is open.
Behind us! We're trapped!
There's a lever up there, but I don't see a way to reach it.
They found us again! Here they come!
Let us stand and fight together!
Agandar's minions!
Creature brings fire!
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
One moment. We will open the gate for you. You may pass now. Press on. We will meet you farther along the way.
Enemy archers on the high ground!
There, on the tower. It's blasting powder.
Let us stand and fight together!
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
Thanks, my friend. I'm in your debt.
Elbereth, that was a close call.
There's a lever here. The way forward is clear.
Locked us between two gates!
We can turn their own weapon against them.
They're coming right for us! Cut them down! We strike as one! Strike as one! citadel.
Strike you down!
Servants of the enemy, beware! There's the citadel, just up ahead.
We're not there yet. Stay close.
Over there, a mounted crossbow.
Sorely hurt.
The ranger has fallen. Aid him!
Let us stand and fight together!
There are more by the wall!
They won't have the advantage for long.
Bring down the fire bearers first.
We strike as one.
You feel the power of the Eldar!
Look, the gate is opening.
Agadar's minions! Eridan needs our aid.
Let us stand and fight together! You face a ranger now!
That was a sacrifice that I had to do. I did it on purpose.
Enemy archers on the high ground!
So yeah. Oof. Something broke, huh? Yeah. We use this for now. And it says everything is better, so let me use this a little bit. Alright, and I'll use a different one later on. Lore Master only. Oh, better pants.
We strike as one.
She.
They're coming right at us.
Nice.
They're coming through the ceiling.
that, go! Oh, the arrows.
Now we can get through the gate.
Yeah. Nice.
That finishes them. Let us continue on.
Let me
Agandaur must be within. Then that is where we must go.
Sheesh.
The way is barred by a powerful magic ward.
Can you break the spell?
Perhaps, but it will take time and concentration.
You'd best get started. We will guard you while you work.
We must protect the Sons of Elrond from this attack.
Let us stand and fight together! Bringing reinforcements! The elves are vulnerable! Keep the orcs away from them!
Drive back the orcs. We must keep them from Eladan and Elrohir.
Need more time.
On your guard. There are yet more of them.
Protect the elves! Drive the scum back! Stop the troll! Can't let it reach Eladan and Elrohir! This would be a good time to call on Belleroth. You face a ranger now! They're retreating!
Easy.
There. The ward has been removed. Come quickly! The doors are open!
Here we must separate for a time, my friends, for I cannot follow you within those narrow halls.
Will you depart for your home, Veleron?
No, lady. It would be faithless of me to say farewell while friends' lives yet hang in the balance. I will await your return. It may be that I can prevent reinforcements from following you into the tower.
We'd best hurry. The elves are getting ahead of us.
May fortune favor you all.
We've reached the Citadel.
I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
What is happening out there?
Invaders.
How many?
Not many, but they freed the eagle.
Fools! Now our presence here will be revealed. Is this the best your rabble can do?
They must be great warriors. Bloody-handed elves, or some of those filthy tarts.
I don't care. Find them and kill them. Call out your guards. Don't let them escape.
Call my guard and be quick about it! Kill the intruders!
Hold on, we'll help you!
No, we must not allow Agendour time to escape. Go on. We will deal with his guards.
The big one is Thazor, a chieftain of the Orcs of Mount Grab.
Chieftain, huh? Good. I'm tired of dealing with lackeys.
They may need our aid.
You should have fled Middle-earth with the rest of your cowardly kin, while you still had the chance.
We flee from nothing, least of all you, lackey of Sauron.
Fools! I am the right hand of Sauron. I will see your precious Rivendell burning, and your mongrel father hauled before me in chains.
You will do nothing. Your plots end here.
My work is only just beginning. Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards. They won't be coming.
Fornost means nothing. You haven't won anything here.
He's escaping! We cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can!
Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm!
I can no longer see him.
It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone. Indeed, though perhaps it was not the wisest course.
Agandaur is a threat to all the free folk of the North. We have to stop him no matter what the cost.
Yes, but first we must find him, and that will not be easy. He could be anywhere.
For my part, I would gladly join in the hunt for Agandaur. Yet, I have my duty to consider. I must return home to inform Lord Gwaihir of all I have learned here.
Your duty to your people must always come first. I'm glad we met, Belleron, and I hope we will meet again one day.
As do I, Eradan of the Dunedain. You and your comrades saved my life. That is something I will not forget. If I can ever be of service to you, I will.
Farewell wherever you fare, Belleron. Till your Eyrie receives you at your journey's end.
My thanks! Commend me to Elrond, your father, and farewell.
As for us, I believe we also have a duty to inform our allies of all we have learned.
Then we three should return to the ranger camp at San Ford. Halbarad will be anxious for any news we can bring.
Aye, the Shire could still be in danger. We might be needed there.
Should you find Halbarad has no pressing need of your services, I would urge you to make your way to Imladris. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
We will keep that in mind. Farewell for now.
I have received word through the Sons of Elrond and the Wandering Companies telling of your valor at Fornost. You are to be commended for your skill and daring.
Have you heard anything of Aragorn? He was desperately searching for a certain hobbit when we parted at Bree.
All I know is that Aragorn is rumored to have left Bree in the company of 4 hobbits of the Shire. I can only assume one of them is the hobbit he was seeking, and that they are now bound for Rivendell. There is worse news, however. On the night before they departed, the Prancing Pony Inn came under attack by unknown assailants.
We had yet to make a count of the dead the night you sent us to Aragorn, but I had hoped there would be more survivors.
Some few are away patrolling the borders of the Shire, For even now, we must attend to our duty. But sadly, many of those who were wounded in the attack died within days from some evil ailment. Even those whose wounds seemed minor. Perhaps Solana could tell you more.
I'm ready for whatever new orders you may have for me. Andriel and Farron have also volunteered their aid. How can we best be of service?
Truthfully, I would be happy for the extra hands. But it is clear to me that you three have a greater destiny. You may be needed more urgently elsewhere.
So what would you suggest we do?
I advise you to make your way to Rivendell. Aragorn will be eager to hear news of Agandaur, and he may have other tasks for you to perform. For now, the enemy seems to have turned away from the Shire.
Elrond's son suggested much the same thing. Very well. If that is your wish, we will depart for Rivendell.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me on your way.
Gladly. You have but to name it.
I sent 2 of my rangers, Kilaran and Luin, on patrol along the Brandywine River. They should have returned long before now. I am growing concerned for them.
They are both seasoned rangers who have served many years in this region. We can be certain they have not simply lost their way.
From which direction would they be returning?
They were to follow the Brandywine north as far as the Great East Road, and from there to make their way back by passing through the Barrow Downs.
The Downs are just north of our position here.
Then we'll make our way north by way of the Barrow Downs.
Perhaps we will discover some trace of them as we travel.
You have my thanks. I know your skill as a tracker, Aradan. If Luin and Kilaran made it as far as the Downs, you should be able to pick up their trail. Farewell, and safe travels to you all.
Are you hurt? You look well enough to me. If it's healing draughts you need, you can get them from Maradan. I have a dying man on my hands.
Young Elrond is dying? But why? What's wrong with him?
Wrong? I don't really know. His wound is minor, yet his life is slipping away. I fear he is suffering from the Black Breath.
The Black Breath? What is that?
It is some power wielded by the Black Riders, the 9 Nazgul. Their victims are stricken senseless, and without aid, they soon die. I've already lost 3 men to this curse. Elrond is the only victim who yet lives.
But there is still hope. What can we do?
I hardly know. Drawing an arrow, stitching a wound, these things I have done countless times. The Black Breath is something I know only from the old rhymes my teacher taught me.
Tell me this rhyme. Maybe there's some clue there.
It was years ago. Let me think. I believe it ran something like this. When the black breath blows, and death's shadow grows, and all lights pass, come Athelas, life to the dying. That's all I can recall.
What is this Athelas the rhyme speaks of?
An herb, commonly known as kingsfoil. It has little medicinal use, though some find it comforting for headaches and other small complaints.
Then there is no harm in trying it with Aileron. Do you have any of this Athelas?
No, I have none. You'll have to forgive me for neglecting to lay up a supply. But you see, no one bothered to tell me that the 9 ring wraiths would rise up from ancient legends to trouble us here. If I had Athelas, don't you think I would have used it by now?
It must grow wild somewhere. I am willing to search for it.
Perhaps you could find some at that. The plant is not native to Middle-earth. It was brought to these shores from lost Numenor, and planted in the lands where our ancestors used to dwell, including the Borodowns to the north.
How will I know Athelas should I come across it?
The plant has many long, smooth leaves, but you might best find it by its scent, a sweet, pungent fragrance. The Borodowns hold precious few such plants.
My road leads to the Borodowns. Should I find Athelas growing there, I will return with a supply.
Eredon, my friend. It's good to see you alive and well. I'll admit I wasn't certain we'd meet again, but then everything seemed grim after the Black Riders broke through our guard. It was days before I could shake off the feelings of despair.
I'm glad to find you all still safe. How have things been here?
Well enough. Quiet. We've seen no sign of the enemy since the attack. It's as if they have lost interest in us. Or perhaps we're beneath their notice now. But from the look of your gear, you've seen a thing or two since last we met. Are you in need of repairs?
You're soon to be off again, are you? Well, I have a few things among our supplies that may help you on your way. Perhaps a few extra arrows for your quiver, and a few of Solana's healing drafts may come in very handy as well. Take a look. Are you in need of... Are you in need of supply?
So something else that I wanted to mention is that you can actually give materials, like you can drop it, you can give it to Farron, to Andriel. I didn't do that. You can do that. I didn't do it because I wanted gold, I wanted coins to be able to buy more equipment for me. So in your case, you can give it to them if you want your partners to be stronger. I could have done that too. If I was playing with someone else, I would have done that. But in this case, I decided to sell the items to get more gold for me. Just, yeah, I wanted to clarify that. If you press Y, you can give whatever you want to your partners. So yeah.